welcome back to Sound Off.
Well, we need you to turn your sound on and listen to what we have to say.
All right, Deja, you want to get into it? You can get into it. Me? All right, so today we have two special guests. And we just gonna get right into it. We got a Kansas City Marching Falcon and a Willie Arthur Smith Marching Cobra here today. And we are going to settle this for once and for all. If y'all know, or if you're a part of the Kansas City drill team community, then you know that it's always like Kansas City Falcons and Cobras, Falcons, Cobras, who's gonna win, who's beefing this week. So we have two representatives here today, and we about to settle this for once and for all. So, first up, who want to go first? Who want to introduce themselves first?
I'll go first. My name is Tiana, and I'm from the Falcons.
What's up? What's up, y'all? My name is Irvin, and I'm from the Cobras.
Okay, so tell us, let's start with Tiana. Tell us your history with the Falcons, kind of like what drill team or what the Falcons mean to you. Because y'all be ripping hard.
To me, the Falcons mean family, for real, for real. Like, I joined 7 years ago, and I ain't never want to, like, just quit and just leave them. Like, it's just fun. Like, we act like a family, even though we fight, argue. We act just like a family. Like, it's us against everybody, pretty much. So, that's it. Like, they family, that's it.
Okay. Cobras?
I've been in the Cobras for like, that was like 2012, so about 8 years now.
I was about to say, let's do the math.
Yeah, my bad, tripping. Yeah, 8 years. So like, really, when I got in, it was just like I've been in love with drumming all my life, so being able to get into a drill team was just like a little outlet for me, because I had nowhere else to like go to drum. So yeah, once I got in the Cobras, it was just like they just bring me into their family. And then once I really start to get better with drumming, it was just like, yeah, we on top of this now.
Did you drum before the Cobras?
Yeah, well, yeah. At the school I went to, Lee Tolbert, they had a drill team, and I was drumming for them. Mm-hmm. But yeah, but other than that, I was just drumming on my own.
Oh, okay. So so you found the Cobras at Lee Tolbert. Where you find the Falcons at?
When I went to that competition, my auntie invited me to go to that competition when they battled Gateway with the jerseys on. Mm-hmm. I joined after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. With the jerseys on.
Yeah, everybody the black and gray.
Yeah, they had that black and gray, and they was out there with like
baseball bats and stuff.
They was like
it was like a while back.
Okay.
Then I joined right after that.
Okay. All right. Next question we have is, what makes a good battle? Since y'all walked right into
attitude, props. The props, yeah. I'm gonna go with props, because if you ain't got no props, then it ain't a good battle.
Yeah, I can agree.
To me, like a good battle, like from a drummer's perspective, in my eyes, like a good battle is pretty much like what are y'all coming with that's gonna make me be like, what are we gonna do? Mm-hmm. Like, if after, like, say a drumline we battling or whatever the case may be, after they get done doing whatever it is that they doing, if I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, we got something for this, it's not a good battle. Mm-hmm. If they can make me have to second guess what I want to do, then yeah, I consider it a good battle.
Okay. So basically, it's always a good battle when y'all go up against Broadway, because y'all always lost.
Well, you talk about us, the Cobras?
I'm just playing.
Okay. I was about to say, hold on now.
This happened.
Okay, so good props makes a good battle, and I see what you're saying. Like, when they get done, it's like, oh snap, I need to go back to the drawing board and figure it out. Gotcha. Okay, well, let's move on. Let's just get right into it. So Falcons versus Cobras. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm outside of the loop on a lot of stuff. People be like, "Oh, did you hear so and so was doing this on Snapchat?" I'm like, I ain't friends with nobody on Snapchat, but the people that I know. So and I know that, like, I guess this has been going on for a long time. So what is your personal perspective of why there's so much animosity between these two teams?
She was ready.
She's like, let me go ahead.
It's animosity because they take drill team. They take it personal. Like, if it's a battle and we battling and you lose and we throw props and you salty, just be salty. Like, you just gotta take your L. They don't know how to take their L. They be ready to fight. Like, just take it. Like, be cool. Like, just come back with some more heat. Then they just want to fight all the time. Like, what are we fighting for? It's not that serious. I feel like if they didn't have the attitude that they have, like, since they've been around for 50 years, it's just like their attitude is up here. Like, they got that. And, like, other teams is coming and knocking them off the charts, to be honest. So that's pretty much it.
What you got to say? What you got to say?
Hop on in there.
Really? You said, okay, so the question was why you feel like it's so much animosity between us when it comes to battling?
Yeah, like, there's something, and I'm not saying, like, spill it out. Like,
Right.
Is there something specific that happened, or is it just that when y'all come together, it's just like...
That, I don't know, because it's like, even before, like, this new generation of kids start coming in, it was still the same thing. So it was just like, I don't know. Me, myself, personally, I could care less about what be going on with the drill team, because I know you ain't going to win every battle. I mean, because, of course, you know, somebody going to pull something out their bag that you was never expecting. But it just be like, sometimes they do be taking it too serious. I mean, like, of course it is a battle, of course, but don't nobody like losing. So of course I understand where they coming from, but it's like when it's just like when we lose, it be like, all right, cool. But sometimes I feel like when it's the flip side, it be the exact same way. So like they may say that they not like. You know how people say that they don't, but you see it like.
So...
We don't get rowdy at competitions. Like, when it's over, we take our L. Like, we be mad, but we don't be trying to fight y'all afterwards. But when y'all take y'all L, y'all be ready to fight. Like, y'all be ready to scrap about it.
Or if you agree with that, or you disagree?
Crazy thing about it. You gotta, in all seriousness, you gotta tell them speak for themselves. Cause I'm real humble about it. Like, if I lose, I mean, of course I'm gonna be pissed or upset per se. But it's like, but yeah, as a whole, sometimes we can be some hot heads. Yeah, I can say that.
So do you think, and this is just your personal opinion, do you think the Cobras start most of the stuff at the competitions?
Honestly, it depends to me. It really depends. Because I can honestly say sometimes it has been us that started it, but not all the time. Sometimes it's been brung to us, and we just like, we ain't backing down.
Gotcha. So, is it like just like a generational thing? Like, y'all know, like, y'all came to the drill team, y'all just knew, oh, when I'm a Cobra, I'm always a Cobra, and as a Cobra, you don't like the Falcons. Or as a Falcon, I came in and I know that my auntie and my grandma and them didn't like the Cobras, so we don't like the Cobras either. So is it really a issue that's underlying that maybe the people don't know about, or is it just like, this my team, this who I'm rolling with, and I know we don't like them, so we don't like them?
It's pretty much like, it's my team. Like, when I first came in, I was just like, oh, y'all don't like the Falcons, y'all don't like them. All right, I don't like them either.
Right.
I mean, the Cobras, I don't like them either. Like, it is what it is. Yep. It just happens. And then it start with the older people in our drill team, like, from way back. Plus, the drill masters, they be having their own little whatever they got going on. So then it passed down. It passed down to us. So then when we go to a competition, the drill masters mad at each other. So the whole team finna be mad at each other. Like, that's just what it is. Like, we just gonna stand behind each other. Like, that's pretty much what it is.
Can I interject? Hey, y'all. I'm back.
Oh, God.
Follow your boy at the Only Eames. Anywho, I just wanted to say, we be talking about the history and the beef between the two. I actually think it's super healthy, believe it or not, because when you look at sports, you talked about where it started. New Chiefs players don't know why they hate the Raiders. They just hate the Raiders. But everybody knows competition feels like creativity and innovation. So it's good that they hate each other forever and ever and ever, because that's just good competition and it builds passion. Like, if you ain't got nobody to compete against, like, you ain't even trying. You know what I'm saying? That's why so many people get to the top and fall off, because they lose the passion to compete. So it's good that they're fighting, like, who's the best, because they always got to keep bringing it. You know what I'm saying? You know, so, I mean, they just been trying to figure out who's number 2 after Broadway.
So to piggyback off what you said, I get that 110%. But when is crossing the line too far? Like, when do you know how to stop to cross the line? Like, I know, okay, Chiefs versus Raiders. Yeah, every once in a while you might get somebody knocking off a helmet or something like that. But when is it like, okay, I can go in front of you and throw a feather and you not be ready to punch me in the face, literally? Like, why don't you just go back, try again, be like, okay, let me go pull out a snake and throw it back? Like, when is it going to be, like, just good competition?
It's never going to be like that, because somebody want to be the best. Like, each team, we want to win. So it's like, we going to beat y'all. Like, we just want to be, we just want to prove y'all wrong. Like, we're number 1, y'all 2. Like, you know what I'm saying?
2 and 3.
But yeah, so I feel like it's never gonna be like a friendly battle, cause you know, and some people take it personal. Like, the drill masters take it real personal. Like, you bet not go out there and lose to them, because y'all know, like, y'all way better than them. So it just be that, like, pretty much, like, we just want to be the best.
From a drumline perspective, do y'all have the same, like, animosity, or is it just kind of like,
as in, like, you said,
or you think it's just the girls just be, or the dancers just be having their own little?
Nah, for real, our drumline, I mean, we may get into a couple of arguments, like, but back then, yeah, but, like, now, I promise you, it's like we cool with almost every drumline, and every drumline can say that, because we don't be on nothing. We just drum, hope we win, and then go about our business.
So it's the marchers.
Yeah. All day long, yeah.
You know what? I can give that to y'all 110%, because back in the day, like, I would not want to be in the same room too long with all these drum lines. But I will say, like, the drum lines have come together. They know how to battle, and they know how to leave it on the floor and be done with it, and then go kick it at 54th Street afterwards, or whatever it is.
For real,
or
always
play hoops at High V, whatever it is that they do. Play hoops. Lord have mercy. So yeah, I'll give that to them. I'll give that to them.
I don't got nothing to say. I agree with y'all. I came from the Falcons, so I know how it was. When Broadway don't really have nobody to go against. Like, you know, how they have competitions against each other, want to battle each other all the time. We don't really have nobody that, like, you know, step up to the plate and want to battle us.
We could always see who number 1 really is. I mean, just let me know.
So did you say you wanted to set something up? I mean,
you want to
because our recollection of the 3-on-3 was we asked who wanted to ballot us, and nobody stepped up to the plate.
Everybody there, but
but
everybody was like, "Oh, we already with our team, so y'all gonna leave Broadway by themselves."
Yeah,
y'all want to battle?
Nobody wanted to.
I mean,
I think because everybody really sleep on y'all. Like, they just still feel like y'all the underdogs, but y'all really coming up. Like, Broadway really came a long way. Like, y'all really be doing it. Like,
we used to be trash. But from the same way y'all feel, I feel like a lot of people got animosity towards us, because people will be like, we'll perform or we'll post something and be like, Broadway trash. Like, that we just trash just because we don't have as many people as y'all, or is it just like, I don't understand it. Like, really, like, everybody just be like, Broadway trash. Do they have, like, a real reason? Or is it just because? Like, that's what I want to know.
That's a topic for another day.
It is. But when we talking about animosity, I just feel like that's a question. All right. So, next up, we have the Cobras versus Falcons. We're going to ask you a few questions. So, we're going to hand you over some cards. One card is going to say Falcons. The other card is going to say Cobras. And the questions we asked you, however you feel, you put up the card. basically.
Be honest.
100%
Be
honest.
honest, because we know you rolling for the Falcons and we know you rolling for the Cobras, but for once and for all,
Be honest.
take off the uniform and be honest.
Alright, ain't no cap.
Y'all need 10 seconds to get your mind together.
Nah, we good. Yeah.
Alright,
for
you want me to
sure.
go first for the first question?
I gotta pull it up. Okay, go ahead. Show the people y'all answer. Don't show
Yeah.
each other. Y'all
Show
can
the
show each other
people.
after y'all give y'all answer.
So first question, who has the best junior girls?
All right, let's see. I can't see. Okay, they both said
Okay,
Falcons.
okay.
Okay. Next. Okay, so this question, I want you to think of one person on either team, the best one marcher. Not the whole team, just the one person. If you had to put that one person up against the other team, who had the best one marcher?
I'm gonna say Jemiah. Like Jemiah is cold. Like she killing.
Who's that?
She's on the Falcons. She's on the Falcons.
Okay. Who's Jemiah? I don't know no names. I'm sorry.
Jemiah is the she real young though, but she tall. She look like she my age, but she like young.
Is she light skinned?
Yeah, she light skinned. The one that's always in front with the attitude with her hair.
Ebony's daughter?
Yes.
Oh, that's my cousin.
Real
I know
light.
her.
you said
I
that
know her by
yeah.
Maya.
Yeah.
I didn't know her full name. Okay, yeah, I said that
Yeah, you
last
said that
video.
last video.
Maya, okay, so you said Cobra. So who you got for the Cobra?
Nah, for real, it's the only person I can really think of is Janaea.
I don't know who these
I
people
don't
are.
know who they are.
Who
It-
that is?
She I don't even know where she be in. I don't be paying.
I will hope she in the front.
No, yeah. She is in the front.
You know when the three little girls go up to do their solo, she's the one dead in the middle when they be doing this.
Oh, okay. I know who you're
With
talking
the
about now.
she mainly wear two braids.
I know who you're talking about. She might not know, but I know who you're talking about.
All right, good job. What's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The next question is gonna be the hypest drummer. The hypest one drummer. Oh.
I can't see
Which
who
I
that
say?
is. Okay. Okay, so don't say Irv because that's your man.
No, for real.
Who else is it?
Who else is it?
Okay, well we got some agreement here.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's take the no, it's your turn. Is it my turn?
No, it's your turn.
Okay. So take some time to think about this. The best overall drumline. It being real. You're not gonna get shot by Don, you're not gonna get punched by Shakina.
My drumline.
And just show the camera, don't show each other.
Be honest. Be honest. We didn't say that.
Okay, let's
I gotta
see.
explain my answer.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so the drum line from like before they all start going to college and getting older, I feel like back then they had that. Now we got a lot of junior boys, and you know they not all the way up here. So yeah, I feel like they drum line now would be our drum line.
Okay.
I chose my drumline because.
You acting like this at school.
Okay.
I chose.
Nah, for real. All right, so yeah, like.
Thank you.
So we just being on the drum line or at least for as long as I've been, we done been through the trials and tribulations. Like it was a point in time where like we sucked. Like we couldn't get nowhere.
Y'all recognize that sometimes?
I can speaking for myself. Yes, I always just self-reflect on certain things. But yeah, but I don't know when it was, but out of nowhere we just start getting better, and we just started. I guess the dedication just came. So then it was just like, but then when it came to battling them or something, nah, I mean, in my eyes, nah, not at all. Mm-hmm. Just the competitiveness that I got, but just like, yeah, but they don't get me wrong, yeah, they good, they don't suck. But.
Okay, now you too cocky now.
All right.
Okay,
Next
Deja.
question. Best overall captain line.
You ain't even gotta pay.
He thinking real hard.
Do, 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 do.
No, I'm gonna say. Can I say both?
Yeah, act like I want to say
If you want to, yeah.
You can say both.
Yeah, because like both the drill teams we in done have some cool uniforms along the year.
Yeah,
So,
you're
like,
right. I get it, y'all. Sure.
Hey y'all, it's Eames. I'm back again. I'm gonna get a mic for behind the camera. I thought she was. Why'd you say Falcons at first?
Oh, okay.
Because I love all the uniforms they had before I joined. Like, they was real dope and creative. But then they had some dope uniforms, like when they used to wear them hats and stuff. Yeah. They used
I
to
think-
go all out.
Like,
Yeah,
I like these early 2000s.
Yeah, back then. Yeah,
I think,
like
and this
the
is all
style.
just personal preference. Please do not come inboxing me or trying to funk or nothing like that, cause I ain't for it. I'm really from the street. Anyway, I think the in terms of the girls, I shouldn't say the girls, the marchers. I think Falcons have the better uniforms when it comes to the marchers. But the Drumline, the Cobras, have the better Drumline uniforms consistently on a consistent basis.
But let me ask you this. Or how do y'all feel about this? There's been times where the Cobras Drumline has had like a full out uniform, and then the girls would be like in sequin shorts and tuxedo shirts.
Yeah.
all right, so yeah, let's speak on now for real, cause this is something I've been trying to speak on.
Or vice versa. Y'all got, or if the Drumline has on, just some plain, pants and a tuxedo shirt, and the girls got a full uniform.
All right, so I'm gonna go in both scenarios where it's us not dressed to the occasion and them, and then us dressed to the occasion and not them not. All right, so starting with us dressed for the occasion. All right, so it's just like once we got to that point where we really was like drumming, like we was on like we ain't losing to nobody kind of thing. It was like, okay, if we making up these hard beats, why are we still dressing the same way? Like, why not come butter to the competition? You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Butter.
Yeah, but then with the girls, how they like, that I don't know. Don, hey, I ain't even gonna fake. Don done told us on plenty of occasions, if you want something done, make sure the whole line has it. Come to me about it, and then we'll run it through Mr. Smith or whatever the case may be. The Drumline did that. We did exactly that. The girls, I mean.
The girls.
So they just don't want a uniform, basically. That's what you're saying. The girls don't want a uniform.
No, I mean, I don't even know, but I guess it's just like the prioritizing, because, back
So
then.
you saying the drummers is priority over the girls?
Yeah.
No. No, when I say prioritizing, I mean like as far as the drill team in itself trying to get a uniforms. Like, as a drill team, you should want yourself to look good when you go perform. So yeah, like we was on that.
So you saying it's up to y'all on what y'all wear?
No, okay, so and like as far as a competition, we didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't go to Don and say they want this, and that done, they don't get it done.
I mean, they
Basically.
They-
Basically.
Tacky, like, that's really tacky to me. Like, I feel like, cause y'all red and black uniform, the drummers, I really like that uniform.
Yeah,
And then the
yeah.
girls came out with all black and some suspenders and a bow tie. Like, if they would have had the same thing done to them, y'all probably would have had the best uniform to me. Like, y'all just, I don't like that look.
I get what you're saying. Like I do agree, but a closed mouth don't get fed.
But I feel like it should be up to it's Don. Like, why you not getting them uniform? Like, why do you feel like they have to come to you? Like, we don't go to we give her ideas, but Shakina gonna make sure we all go out there and look how we supposed to look. We gonna look if the drummers dress up, we gonna dress up. Like, we not finna go out there with basketball shorts and they got on the whole uniform. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like as a drill master, that's real tacky. Like,
But as far as us having like the vest that you just talked about, all right. So now how you were saying us not dressing to the occasion and they would be. All right. So yeah, there was a point in time where the drummers really used to wear all black, like black dress, black button down, black pants, black dress shoes. But it wasn't even to the point we was all in sync with it. Some people got on. Some
Speak
people
Speak your mind, bro.
Yeah, people got on ashy pants in the thing. Got on white socks, shirt all wrinkled, no belt, like certain things like that just should be.
And I feel like every drill team has went through that. Like you always got that. You got that. Every drill team has went through that. You got those few couple kids that you tell them to wear all black, and then it's competition time, and you don't even realize they got the white on. But I will say this real quick, and I'm gonna let you speak. Just real quick, I know, and drill masters, feel free to comment below because we want to know, why is sometimes the drill teams are inconsistent from maybe the little girls don't have a dope uniform, or do you even allow people to perform with you that don't have full uniform? I know some of the precision teams from out of town, if you don't hit the floor, if you don't have everything, I'm talking about down to your underwear, you're not hitting the floor. I know a lot of times, and it's coming from a director standpoint, a lot of times, the funds ain't right with certain kids, and if so many of the kids don't have the funds, sometimes they can't get uniforms, and then you try to fundraisers don't go right. So there's a lot of different factors. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put it all on the drill masters or all on the drum lines and the marchers and whatnot. It's a lot of different factors. Broadway all day, gang.
But I do feel like one team that don't really do that to me is Gateway. Like if they she don't play. Like if y'all come out there with a wrinkled shirt, y'all not getting on her floor. You gotta all gotta look the same. You better come with your shirt ironed, boots clean, all of that, tassels tied up, uniform. Like it gotta be right. Like I feel like they just really big on that. They appearance. Like they the only team that don't do that for real.
My other family is a part of that. I be they be telling me stuff. I know she very strict because when they come to competition, they don't be in a full uniform. They be in their t-shirts. Now if y'all got that right t-shirt, you getting a fine. Cause why you not coming looking like everybody else? And I be hearing that a lot about them.
Make sure they look
right. Cause they need to look like one when they coming up in here. You better look dusty. Basically.
All right, we all about to get some fines. Okay, moving on. Next category. Next question. It's you.
Who won the most competitions? Overall.
Overall.
Overall, I'm gonna say
Who y'all what's that?
Cobras.
Y'all think so?
Overall.
They been here for a long time.
Yeah, I'm just about to say.
That don't mean they was winning.
I think it's a record. Yeah, it's a record. Yeah, it's a whole trophy case. It's a whole trophy case of our like stuff.
I think overall, like if you taking back 50 years, then it's probably gonna be the Cobras. But I feel like in the last, so when I started Broadway, we've been in existence for what, 7 years? So in the last 7 years, I don't think, when have the Cobras beat the Falcons? In the last 7 years.
Okay, so. Now.
And drill team. Let's go drill team. Right. Okay. I think the Falcons have won a lot.
Okay, now yes.
The Pythons won. Oh, Pythons competition. The Cobras won. But I'm talking about in the last 7 years.
What year was that? Oh yeah.
Oh, the C.
Our drumline did too.
The drill team?
No, the drill team. They didn't place.
Did y'all compete?
Yeah, they did the C. Y'all did the circus. Y'all did the circus. And they did the C.
I thought they was just their special game.
We battled. No, not battled, but yeah, we competed.
Yeah, they competed, but I don't think they won.
No, they didn't.
I don't think neither team won.
No, that might have been the one that Gateway won.
We're just not gonna talk about that.
Nah.
Every team has that one competition that you just do not speak of. Right. We got one, but we just do not speak of it. Yes, we just don't talk about it. Okay. Who has the overall hypest squad? Who y'all got?
We keep it lead.
Okay.
I'm about to say, why y'all say that?
Why we say that?
from the drum line onto the girls.
I feel like the Falcons is literally always lit. Like, we stay hype. Like, we probably did like one or two things, like competitions or performances that wasn't hype. But I feel like, well, since it's Falcon and Cobras, we more hyped than the Cobras. Because I feel like the Cobra girls, they pretty much slack. Since they've been around for 50 years, they think everybody think, oh, we got this. They going out there like, oh, we already got it in the bag, so we ain't gonna do nothing. You know, this Willie Arthur Smith drill team. That's how they feel. So I feel like we go out like, oh, we gotta prove that we better than them. Like, so we stay hype all the time. Like,
Respect.
all the time. Including the Drumline.
I said the Falcons, but like, nah, I ain't even gonna fake. I gotta say, nah, for real, they girls do. Yeah, it's not. Well, okay, it's been a couple times, but like, it's not too many times I could say the Falcon girls came in and wasn't like hyped throughout the whole show. Okay, people may have been passing out or whatever the case may be, but yeah, they always was hyped regardless of what was going on. But now, when it comes to the drum line, I done seen times where they drummers wasn't always on what they be on. Now, with our drum line, I mean, of course, we done had our ups and downs, but I think for the past couple of times, we've been on a more consistent basis of, like, as far as hype, yeah, we done had that with our girls. I mean, they can when they want to be, but they choose not to be, if that makes sense.
I feel like one person just carried the whole drum line. That's it. Like, if you look at everybody ain't rocking.
Who's that person?
Yeah.
What about P-Roll? No. P-Roll be hype. Mike be hype.
But I just feel like it's not, like, when y'all see our drill team hype, everybody is level. Like, when y'all see our drill team is hype, everybody is leveled out. With they drill team, it's up and down. Up 1 minute he hype, 1 minute the next person hype, 1 minute the next person hype. I feel like they never just on the same page with being hype. Like, it level out.
I feel you, because our drumline be doing the same thing. You know, we got Phil up here in the front shaking his dreads, and we used to have problems with, I ain't gonna say his name, he didn't want to shake his dreads either. But, you know, overall, they got it together. Next question. Best competition intros.
Intros, yeah. Intros all day long.
Don, it just be Don. Like, when they come in, I only see Don. Like, Don be kicking it. Don be real hype. Don make sure. Don be, he be messing it up for real. Don be kicking it.
Don be too hype. Like, he be like the little.
Throughout the whole show.
Yeah, Don be hype.
Yeah. The intros be cool. Don be hype, but you know him grooving come from the drum line. Okay. Just to point that out to you. Okay. Yeah, but I can honestly say our intros do be cool because Don makes sure that, like, I don't know, he said, like, because sometimes all right, it's obvious. When we be in shows, sometimes we freestyles with the same steps y'all been seeing for the past couple years. All right, right. He really...
Y'all the facial expressions. It's killing me.
It's good. Nah, but yeah, he really be like worried about like making sure we have like, okay, the show make like inside the middle, make sure it's crisp and stuff. But he really more so be worried about like the intro and the outro. Cause he like I feel it's like you like of course you may slip up in the middle, but I feel like if you could be able to end well and be able to start well too, you good.
Yeah.
I mean, but that don't mean just mess up all the way through the middle. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, so y'all might have to think about this one. Who has the better precision? Looking like one person overall. Always hitting the 1 on the 1, the 2 on the 2, the 4 on the 4. If we up, we up. If we down, we down.
I'm gonna say we both badass.
Do y'all need a Broadway card? Hold on.
I'm gonna say we both have our. It just depends.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the Falcons we seen videos to where we all not in a straight line. Our arms is not all the same, and it's the same with them. Like I feel like we both lack.
Yeah, I feel like that's a neutral area.
Okay. It's just one of them don't ask, don't tell things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so this is I'm sorry. We gonna ask one more question, and this is gonna be like the root of it all.
All right, next question would be best crowd appeal.
Well, hold on. Let's mix the two together.
Best crowd appeal and fans.
Yeah. Fans and crowd appeal.
And give you a reason why.
We gotta wait till Irv give an answer. Fans and crowd appeal. Crowd appeal mean like when y'all hit the floor, everybody going wild, or fans, people that's specifically there to cheer y'all on. Right?
No,
Right?
I mean, because myself personally, I don't be worried about who be cheering. I like when it's competition time, I'm ready to perform, win, and get off the floor. I mean, I don't know, but like,
I'm gonna say at y'all competition, that's the only time y'all had that many fans in one building. I'm gonna keep it a buck, cause
hold on,
for the other team, and that's only because like all the old folks was there and stuff. Like all the people back in the day that really dealt with the Cobras, they was all there. But I feel like at Pythons and other competitions, the Falcons got that. Like the crowd love us.
It's my last time coming back, y'all. I'll just be in the building. No. That was my cool talk. How y'all doing? Welcome to Sound Off, late edition. Anyway, that's a tough question. I think she's right. When it comes to like competitions, the Falcons just come out. Like, this is. I gotta explain it like this. I think the Falcons got the streets. Like the Falcons got the streets. But when it comes to like mainstream is what I'll call it, Cobras got mainstream.
Yeah.
Like so at competitions, you can't even argue it's the Falcons. Like that's why I hate when they be like the crowd gonna choose. I don't even want to show up. The Falcons are gonna win. Like it ain't fair. You know what I'm saying? But if we talking about, and it still ain't fair because, I mean, Willie Arthur has
years.
He's made, you know what I'm saying? He has made that brand bigger than any brand that I know of in the drill team community. So when it comes to like the mainstream, like aside from competitions and drill team stuff, like the streets, ain't nobody beating the Cobras in terms of like fan base, crowd appeal. Like they could both walk down the street in a parade. Both of them hard in parades, deep, you know, cold, be killing it. A lot of times, just on the strength of Willie Arthur Smith's name, people gonna lose it. Like, just being real.
And that's my biggest problem with them sometimes, because it's just like, since y'all been around for so long, y'all so cocky. Like, y'all think since y'all on the news and on the little bus stop thingies, and since y'all doing it big like that, y'all think y'all the best, but, like, no.
Well, that's what makes drill team so dope to me. Like, from a national aspect, like, you know, Irv came. How long you been in the Cobras?
8 years.
8 years. So Irv gets to live off of all those years that they was kicking butt and taking names. You know what I'm saying? So the Falcons got a chip on their shoulder. Like, well, we the new people that's been taking names and kicking butt. So they trying to destroy them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the Cobras is like, that's nice, but I used to be a Cobra, for the record. People that don't know that, I was in a Cobra for a couple years. I remember it was a point where Don was like, we ain't got nothing to prove. Look at the trophy case. Like, we've been doing this. So, I don't know. I think it just drives good competition. I think both of them have crazy fan bases and crazy crowds, and both of them have earned it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Falcons is street, gangster, and the Cobras is corporate mainstream. Download the new album.
And I think
so. Way to answer their question.
I think it's dope that they on the news and stuff like that, but I feel like it just boosts their self-esteem up. They not humble.
I feel you.
They not humble.
I feel you.
me myself, like when it like speaking for myself and myself only, I'm real humble about certain like stuff. Like, of course we be on the news, but like when it come to who's the best, like, my bad, hold on. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, like, but when it comes to figuring out who's the best, I feel like that is settled on the floor. Like, when it come to competition time, like, that's when you, like, if you lose, I mean, you lose. If you win, you win. Like, it is what it is with whatever it is. So, yeah, I'm just real humble.
We will never know who the best is because we can never battle.
True.
So, I mean, like, we can get a street battle cracking. With Don approval.
Tell the Falcons they don't want no smoke.
Oh!
The girl.
This is Collegian of Boom speaking. And this is the coach. This everybody speaking. Y'all don't want no smoke.
Everybody like the girl.
This everybody speaking.
They know. I ain't even gotta say nothing. They already know. They already know.
Okay, well, we first of all want to thank y'all for coming out,
No
taking
problem.
times out of y'all busy schedules, college kids. So thank y'all for coming in to be a special guest on Sound Off. So we're gonna wrap it up. One last question, Deja, have at it.
What do y'all want to see overall in a drill team world? Like, what would y'all like to see?
I want to see us stop fighting. Like, I'm tired of fighting. Like, I feel like it should just be, like, battling, yeah, that's cool as long as it's dancing. But at competitions, when we start to put our hands on each other and cuss each other, like, that's too much for me. Like, it's too much. So I feel like we should just stop the fighting. Like, I hope it stopped because...
What I want to see from the drill team world, like, yeah, like what she said, like the fighting. So sometimes it'd be like, all right, yeah, I know I got to rock for my team, but like sometimes it'd be pointless. It's just drill team. like we just marching and drumming. And
then it's crazy because we all friends outside of the drill team world. So I don't know why we really be out there trying to fight each other like we not finna go kick it the next week. Like, it's so stupid to me. Like, I feel like, yeah, that should just be dead. Like, we should dead the fighting.
one thing that I would want to see though, more battles. Like competitions, yeah, but no battles, like head-on battles. Like, let's see what they really got up their sleeve. Because people be talking a whole lot. And me, I may say a little whatever, but mostly I'm going to leave it on the floor. Like, I ain't saying nothing until we get to the floor, and I'm going to let you see what I got. But yeah, more battles for sure. 'Cause I want to battle everybody. And whoever want to come get it.
All right, well, Deja, you got anything?
I appreciate y'all coming, like she said before, and I agree on what y'all saying. More battles. I feel like we don't have no battles out here, like, you know, equal battles or fair battles, should I say? Like, we only had one, which was recent, and we didn't even get to finish that. No shade, but we didn't get to finish what all we wanted to do. Like, everybody, should I say? We were supposed to have 3 rounds, didn't even happen, especially for the Drumline. Yeah.
Oh, Drumline was about to eat. But it's okay. Okay, I can get with that. So me being the oldest one up here, I will put out a voice to the drill masters that we want to see more battles and not more competitions. Shout out to Fusion for throwing a 3-on-3. That was very unique. I know y'all wasn't there. But I did like the fact that it was, you know, kind of battle-y and like street battle. Of course, it wasn't on the street, but the setup was cool to where it was, you know, pick your 3 and, you know, let's get to it. And I don't think everybody was really prepared. So if we could have a rerun of that and everybody actually prepare for it, then I'm down for it. So I'm cool with being the voice, you know, like, let's get some battles outside of these competitions and let's get to it won't be the bottom, but let's get near the bottom of this.
And when you shoot out the message to them, you should stay. It should not just be captains. Like, it's other girls that be on the team that be real lit but never get that shine because everybody want to have a captain battle when it can be team battles. Like, it can be like that.
Yeah. Okay.
All I gotta say, Collegian of Boom #1. We ready to battle anybody for sure.
All right, well, if Fusion don't want to do it, we'll do the rerun of the 3-on-3. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and comment below who y'all want to see battle. Do y'all want to see some Drumlines battle? Y'all want to see some marchers battle? Y'all want to see some teams battle? Let us know what y'all want to see, and we will get it set up. Out-of-town teams, tune in. Bring your best 3. Bring your best 4. Get in the car and let's come on down. Overall, let's get it done. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Sound